to Tradeprofx. Today we are diving into a trading strategy for the volatility 10-1 in the second index, and especially we will be focusing on trades of the digit under 8, or when we get the best entries for digit over 2. So let's start by exploring the best indicators to use. The first indicator is use of the CCI, which is the commodity channel index. So when you go to your indicators tab, just type the CCI, and then this CCI measures the deviation of the current price from its average price over a specific period of time, and it normally helps to identify either the oversold or the overbought areas, and those are the areas where you get the signals. So the second one is the stochastic RSI, which is a momentum indicator that compares a particular to a particular closing price to a range of our security to a range of its prices over a certain period of time. Then next you use the moving average, specifically the settings of 14, length 14, and the smooth length still 14, and then the smoothing line, change that to exponential moving average. After you are done, you click OK, and now you can now set your bot to the various as indicated, and then for the time frame we will be using 15 minutes. So let's check observe for that's 1 hour, so I'll change to 15 minutes. Then from there, after changing it to 15 minutes, you are now done setting on the trading view. So when done setting all your indicators on the trading view, you start now checking the market that shows everything either showing a downtrend or an uptrend. Like this one, volatility 10 shows the market now, the CCI shows pointing downwards, the stochastic RSI shows pointing downwards, the candlestick being formed shows a bearish candlestick. So you set your bot as it is volatility 10. Then on the both contract type you set under. This is a very good entry point for trading under 8 digit, and you see the time frame I put the same as I'm doing on my analysis. So I'm going to use the 15 minutes, and then that shows under digit 8, so I'll just put under digit 8. And since the criteria of looking it is seeing that observing the CCI is showing a downtrend, so I can enter my trade. So I'll just change this to 8, so that's trading under digit 8. So if you check the CCI and the stochastic, and all both are trending downwards. So when both indicators point that now they are already on the oversold area and those conditions have been met, it's often a good signal that now a reversal could occur, making it for some period to go pointing downwards or moving to the down direction, so making it as a good ideal time to trade for a price increase. So focus on running exactly 5 runs only when these conditions align, and be content with the profits of trading under 5. So let's run our bot and see. That's our first win, and hope we secure the 5 wins. So that's the criteria of trading under digit 8. So that's the second win, and the third win, and let's wait. I've told you run for 5 runs and you can stop your bot. The fourth win, and then let's wait whether we will scoop the last one. So that's the last win, so you stop your bot. With 5 wins you just get contented with that. Those are good. Let's reach at 50 USD, the 6th win. Let's now cross our bot, and those 6 successful runs have given us a profit of 56.28 USD. So with that, you could maybe proceed running your bot, but for a good trader, you can just leave it at those exact 6 wins. Just get contented because the market can reverse anytime. So let's look for a good entry for over digit 2. So for those who don't, let me put the time frame. So you just click on the symbols, then go to the counter bar cross. So you just click OK. So you can see now the time frame shows 9 minutes 7 seconds. So the candlestick still has some minutes before it crosses. So you can just observe for another market and choose and look for over 2. So the opposite is just looking the CCI pointing upwards, the stochastic pointing upwards, and the moving average showing a candlestick moving on the up on the up direction. So we will begin by first checking other markets to see whether we can spot an entry for the digit over 2. So you just click on the symbol search and go to the derived market, search for a good market showing an uptrend. You can see the moving average here shows us it's an uptrend, but the CCI doesn't. So we look for another market that shows and resembles all our criteria. So you look for volatility 25, shows stochastic RSI already on top on the overbought. So we look for another market. Volatility 150 index 1S shows an uptrend, so this one could be a potential entry for trading over 2 digits. And let's just see whether we can see another market which shows a straight CCI pointing arrow or moving upward. So we will give maybe a try to this if we lack a proper entry. You can see that one does not qualify. 75 1 second. So 50, let's look at this volatility 50 and see. No, it doesn't qualify. So we choose for another volatility for 75 1 second, doesn't qualify. So it's better to do your analysis carefully, patient space. So it's very easy. Look at 100, we can see it's showing an uptrend, but not a clear uptrend. So let's see volatility 100 1 second. So gives us a clear uptrend, but on the moving average we can see the candlestick is below that moving average. So we cannot say that that's an uptrend. So let's check the last. Let's go back to volatility 10 1s. We can see no change. So be patient as you look for your market. So let's see this one. It shows the candlestick. The volatility 1s shows the candlestick showing. That's not a good entry. So let's see volatility 10 on index. Still gives us a downtrend, but now look at the candlestick has begun shifting to the upward direction. It shows us 6 minutes. So we just look for another entry. So let's look for another market. That's volatility 25 1 second. Yes, let's now give it a try using this one, because we can see that volatility 25 1 second, 50 does not qualify. So let's go back to see this one whether it qualifies. Volatility 75 1 second doesn't, but I think we will give a try to the 25 1 second, because we have seen it shows as a clear uptrend. This one does not show us the CCI, so we will look at the 25 1 second and give it the trial, because we can see the moving average, the candlestick is above that moving average, the CCI is showing us an uptrend, and the stochastic RSI has crossed, so it's still showing us an uptrend. So we'll press over, and then for the prediction now becomes over digit 2. Yes, so despite that the market isn't that much stable, we will still trade this, trading over digit 2. And after observing all the criteria, we can see this one can be a good entry, despite that the market is not showing us it's on a momentum. So after observing that CCI, we can trade this digit as over 2. And for this uptrend, in both indicators suggest a strong buying momentum, but for it doesn't show that clear good momentum or a good increase or a strong buying momentum. So we'll just test using this. We can run our bot. Our first one is a win, and you can see the payout is a bit good. It's 16.34 USD. So our aim is reaching the account to 100. So let's see whether we will scoop. So for our first ross after the entire 8 wins, so let's wait for next recovery of that. So we have recovered that ross, so let's proceed and see reach the 100 protect profit. So our second one, it's a win, and let's wait for the last run and we can call it a day. So guys, go try doing by you analyzing all those using those strategies of trading. You can see we have already scooped, that's a win, and already we are at 100 USD. So after effectively identifying the profitable opportunities, you can trade the digit under 8 or the digit over 2, and always remember to manage your risk and be disciplined with your trading plan. So if you found this video helpful, kindly subscribe and share.